Ever feel like you just need one more day? Just 24 hours to fix a mistake, to say a proper goodbye, or to make a different choice? What if I told you that you could buy that day? Not just any day, but a day from your own future. That's the offer Elara received, standing before a mysterious vendor in a forgotten alleyway, a place that felt like it was unstuck in time. The vendor, with eyes that held the wisdom of centuries, offered her a single, shimmering hourglass. Inside wasn't sand, but what looked like liquid starlight. The price, a memory she hadn't made yet. It seemed like a bargain. Elara was at rock bottom. She'd lost her job, her relationship had crumbled, and a single devastating mistake had set her life on a collision course with ruin. She took the deal. She bought a day from her future, a perfect, pristine tomorrow she could use to rewrite her recent past. The moment she twisted the hourglass, the world dissolved around her and reformed. She was back 1 week earlier, standing at the precipice of her biggest regret. This time she knew what to do. She averted the disaster, saved her job, and even mended the fractured pieces of her relationship. Life was perfect. It was a miracle. She had cheated fate. For a while everything was blissful. Her career soared, her love life blossomed, and the ghost of her past failure was just a distant nightmare. She almost forgot about the strange vendor and the hourglass, which now sat empty on her mantelpiece, a mere curiosity. She felt invincible, like she had a secret power no one else possessed. The world was her oyster, and she had pried it open with a borrowed day, but the universe has a way of balancing its books, and tomorrow, well, tomorrow always remembers who borrowed it. The first sign something was wrong was small, a missed appointment she was sure she had scheduled, then a conversation with a friend that she couldn't remember having, even though her friend insisted it had just happened. Gaps began to appear in her memory, like little black holes in the fabric of her life. They started small, a forgotten lunch date, a misplaced set of keys, but soon they grew larger. She'd find herself in the middle of a workday with no memory of the morning. She'd wake up next to the man she loved and for a terrifying second not recognize his face. The fear was a cold dread that seeped into her bones. The day she bought hadn't just been given to her. It had been taken from somewhere else, from her somewhere else. She was living on borrowed time, and the interest was compounding. The future she had stolen from was now reclaiming its payment, piece by piece, memory by memory. She was becoming a stranger in her own life, a ghost haunting the perfect world she had built. The vendor hadn't sold her a day. They had sold her a debt. Desperate, she tried to find the alleyway again, searching the city day and night, but it was gone, as if it had never existed. The vendor had vanished. There was no one to appeal to, no one to bargain with. She was alone with the terrifying realization that the price for her perfect life was her own mind. The memories of her achievements, the warmth of her lover's embrace, the joy of her successes, they were all fading, being repossessed by the future she had cheated. She was paying for her borrowed tomorrow with all of her yesterdays. The climax came on the anniversary of her fateful purchase. She woke up and looked in the mirror, and the face staring back was vaguely familiar but held no connection. She walked through her beautiful apartment, touching objects that felt alien. Photographs on the wall showed a happy woman she didn't know. Her phone buzzed with messages from people calling her a friend, a daughter, a lover. She felt nothing. The day had come to collect its final payment. It wasn't just taking memories. It was taking her. She had successfully changed her fate, but in doing so, she had erased the person who was supposed to live it. The future had rebalanced itself. It had taken the day back, and with it, the woman who was bold enough to buy it. She was now just a shell, living a life that wasn't hers, surrounded by a love she couldn't feel, a chilling reminder that you can't outrun your own timeline. You can't borrow from tomorrow without it eventually coming to collect, because tomorrow always gets its due. What do you think? If you were offered the chance to buy a day from your future to fix your past, would you take it? Let me know down in the comments what you would do. I read every single one. Thank you so much for journeying with me through this story. If you enjoyed this dive into the strange and unsettling, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tales that question the fabric of our reality. Ring that bell so you don't miss a thing. Until next time, be careful what you wish for.